Hi, this is Rachel Marshall. Today I want to talk to you about your money vision. Now, when we look at anyone that inspires us, think about people maybe who've become published authors or who are well-known speakers, or maybe it's people who are accomplished athletes, or people who have traveled the world and they've walked across America, or they've climbed all of the tallest mountains in every single continent, or they were people who desire to be astronauts and they became that and flew to the moon. We really think about anyone who's accomplished something extraordinary in their life as somebody who not only had some kind of a motivation and skill to start with, but that had a vision for their life and then worked progressively towards that vision. Now, it's the exact same thing in our money. So when we have a great, big, humongous vision, we have a compelling reason to be able to create wealth. But all too often, what I hear is this instead. Well, what do you need? What's the minimum necessary requirement that you need to get by? What's the minimum you need of income in retirement? What's the minimum needed to pass on to your family? And when we think about just the minimum that we need to get by, we're really focused on limitations and lack, and we shortchange our ability to create something great. We're reaching far beneath our capacity and our potential. So instead of just focusing on what you need, I challenge you to create a vision based on what you really, really want. And now, I don't mean the kind of want like, I just want ornate, I want to live in a palace and I want it to be golden and I want to have, 600 rooms and I want to have vaulted ceilings. Now, those are nice, but that's not a vision, because what will happen is if your vision is just about consumptive expenses, you can have extraordinary wealth like the Vanderbilt family, who ended up squandering it in a few generations and then had nothing to show for it. And sure, they built luxurious mansions, but they didn't have anything that lasted. So what if instead your money vision had something to do with passing on a lasting legacy of more than money, of tremendous wealth, yes, and tremendous amount of volume of dollars, but also the wisdom and the lessons and the skills and abilities and the thinking necessary for those generations after you to become producers in their life. So what if it was for your great-great-great-grandchildren to understand how to create money, that they could look back at your life and they could say, I know that I have now the financial resources to be the seed capital, maybe to start businesses or to launch out in things that they know would be of service to the world, whereas they may not otherwise have any opportunity. But they not only have that, they also have this volume of knowledge and resources available to them that you have handed down, that have made their lives meaningful and have allowed them to see themselves in a way that can produce and create that value. What if instead of the limitations, what if we thought of money and dollars as something that has the power to change the world in a profound and amazing way? What if we realized that we could solve so many of life's problems, the world's problems, with the ability to steward our resources and produce and create wealth? What if we realized that wealth creation is a good and amazing thing, and that we want to teach everyone around us to be able to become that producer? Now your money vision is expanding and expanding and expanding, because there's no limit to what you are able to create. The only limitation is your vision. So I challenge you, expand your financial vision. What do you want to make possible for your great-great-great-grandchildren? And how do you want to improve the world around you in a way that continues long after you're gone? Thank you so much. Make it a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.